Hi, I'm Sean Kelly.
And I'm Kath Stevens.
We are fiance and fiancée, and we are both superheroes. I did the very first Broadband Consciousness course in October 2007, and Kath did the course in
February 2008.
So it's about 5 months after I did it. Kath was seeing the benefits that it was giving to me, and went along and did the course herself. And that's the key message I want to give you here, is that I did Broadband Consciousness 7 months ago, and the benefits I'm getting from it are growing, not fading. Isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
Carry on. It's supposed to be ourselves.
Right. Yes, that is right, dear.
I avoided using the word dear.
It's just fallen apart now. Just
We're not stopping. We want people to see us as we are.
Right. Okay. Yes, it is. Yes,
I haven't got my hands up the back either, look. No.
There's been lots of changes for the better.
Yeah, the key thing is that being a superhero is about being yourself, not about working to a script. And here we are, totally unscripted. The script is the thing that tells you how you're supposed to live. You know, that thing that tells you to conform and to do things you don't want to do. Like being an accountant for 20 years, which is what I did. Because I didn't have the confidence to go and do what I actually wanted to do, which is to write. I now write film scripts, poetry. I've been commissioned to write a biography. And what did we do back end of last year?
Back end of last year?
We set up a film production company. This is great, I've got the speech.
I thought you were talking about the film that we have just made.
We've just made a film which Kath.
Oh, well, we set up our company last October, and we have just this week, 2 days ago, made our first ever short film, which Sean wrote.
Carry on.
Which Sean wrote, and Sean and I put together all the cast, the crew, the equipment, everybody to turn up on one day and shoot this script that Sean wrote. And we had prepared, but we were expecting things to go wrong, maybe. And in fact, on the day, everything went completely according to plan. So we've been floating about for the last 2 days saying what wonderful superheroes we are. And for me, actually going on the course, one of my big issues was confidence. And having had the confidence then to get on the phone to people and say that we need tea urns for a short film, or we need hotel rooms, and will you give them to us for free because it's ultra low budget, or can you cut the cost, and will you, or to the cast and crew, will you do this for expensive? And everybody pitched in. It really became a question of you don't get if you don't ask. And the whole thing went super smoothly. We still can't really believe it. But without doing the course, I wouldn't have had the confidence to get on the phone and just say, look, we're making this film, and would you help? And I think there was only one occasion where someone couldn't help. Not wouldn't. Every other time, everybody really wanted to be part of it. So it really proved to me that what they teach you on the course is true. You know, just ask and see what happens, and don't get into the script about, well, nobody's going to be interested. So we're floating on air at the moment after our first second film. This was the first one we really organised.
The first one was great, but it was 9 people running around the park being silly, whereas this had a script, a cast,
and crew,
and expensive lights and things like that. So yeah, basically, Broadband Consciousness is just growing. There are 25 superheroes now after 5 courses, and we meet once a month on a purely social basis. But it's lovely to meet with people who are changing their lives for the better and all experiencing the massive benefits of this course. Do find out more about it. It's £2,500 to do, and believe me, it's the best £2,500 I've ever spent. It's not like other programs. I haven't done any of these big programs, but apparently you go on a course and then you move up a level and up a level and up a price band and up a price band. There's no more cost after this week. In fact, if you introduce people to do the course after you get a commission, so you can actually make your money back. There you go, I've done my ex-account and financial bit, which don't have an answer done, but there it is.
We've also, some people have been talking about whether, well, I kind of understand the concept, so I don't really need to do the course. And what I felt, especially as I much more intellectualize things, is that it really, really helped to see other people on the course. When you tell your story and how you got to be who you are and what things that you bother about. For example, with me, I'm a big had big issues with what I should be doing and a huge sense of duty. And a couple of others on the course were all nodding away and going, yes, I'm exactly the same. You need those other people with you going through the same process. You can't just do it sort of intellectually. It has to be part of a group, really, a group experience to really get it, because the whole thing is not really intellectual. It's much more instinctive, and I think that's why it works without you having to keep renewing. But it's also why it's great to meet up with everybody again afterwards.
It would be so easy to talk for hours and hours and hours and hours. If you watch Richard's 8-minute video, Richard tries to explain the whole of broadband consciousness in 8 minutes, and that's actually quite funny. But please find out more, and we hope to meet you on our travels.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.